Hello, Taurus. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting August 4th, 2025. Taurus, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. And of course, you know, the deck that I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies from doing Aries spectacular spread for the week energetically. And we're going to see what's coming up here for my bulls. All right, energies for Taurus. What is the energy surrounding Taurus this week? What can Taurus expect? What is the energy for Taurus? All right, Taurus, let's give it a cut here and begin your messages. First card in energy here for you, Taurus. We're going to start off with the Five of Swords. Okay, just, you know, minor and internal, external conflicting energies here. Don't worry about that too much. Seven of Pentacles here, working hard, putting in the grind for that money. Pay raises, could be a job offer. Again, recognition and reward may be coming to you from your employer. Energies are going up on the 4th, so by the 6th, maybe there's some sort of recognition coming your way. Following the Three of Pentacles here, we have the Seven of Swords, being careful of those people that you have already disconnected your energies from. Of course, you know that could be family members, friends, and exes. Temperance, Major Arcana, follows the Seven of Swords, restoring balance, restoring peace. Maybe this is a week for some bulls that I'm reading for where you just focus the energy on yourself, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're not to feel guilty about it. Just loving yourself, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And that's, you know, pretty darn good thing. Up next is the Knight of Wands. Okay, something intensifying, building up, becoming more passionate. Could be a relationship. Could be just a family member, friend, romantic partner coming in to assist Taurus with any assignments or tasks that they need help with, and then they exit real quickly. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Even more so with the Eight of Wands following that Knight of Wands, there's something happening or occurring for some bulls that I'm reading for that relates to putting a smile on your face or making you happy. You see all the letters here, but they have hearts. It could be love letters. It could be something that arrives in the mail that you've been waiting for that puts a smile on your face. That includes packages, even if you were, you know, the bull that I'm reading for that ordered, you know, packages from, you know, online. Could be Amazon. Could be anything. Wherever you want, wherever you purchase stuff from, the packages will arrive this week. Card of great communication, so effective communication, which you need to express this week, will be well received by those that you are speaking to. Communication coming from others to you will be well received by you. In flight, you could be traveling this week. If you are, you're going to be safe to and from. Four of Swords here is detaching your energies here, resting up, relaxing, replenishing, quieting your mind. It mirrors over there to the Temperance card, so even more so, focusing the energies on yourself, on something exclusively for yourself. And you can see just laying there underneath the tree with the dog and just enjoying life. All right, so this could be taking a day off from work and, like I said, doing something exclusively just for you, Taurus, that doesn't involve anyone else. If we don't get any movement cards here, then you could be planning trips for the near future. All right. On top of the Temperance card, we have the Six of Cups. Some of you feeling nostalgic this week, going down memory lane, memorializing someone that you were close to or that you once knew. Following that, we have the Six of Swords. Definitely a level of stress or energy is moving away from you, Taurus. Things are calming down, clearing out. Things are smooth sailing, smooth passages. Also, too, this is the traveling card here that I mentioned in the Four of Swords. So not only could you be planning a trip, Taurus, it still could be in the near future, but I feel that you could be planning a trip this week alone and actually traveling. Okay, we'll get back to that Six of Swords. Then we have the Major Arcana, the Empress. Okay, so taking care of yourself for sure. Temperance and Empress are always the cards that come through that I read of having to, you know, pull your energy back. And it's not a selfish act to do that, to take care of yourself, cleanse yourself, love yourself, you know, value yourself. The Empress, however, is any news regarding pregnancy news that might be around you, childbirth, someone giving birth to a child, something new, growing, developing, or expanding. Card of beauty, so you could be just going to, getting your hair done, manicure, exercising, dieting, overall good health. Then we have the Four of Wands, another card that comes through Taurus that is about happiness. Okay, it's about happiness. Someone could be getting married here. It's always the shared happiness inside usually a structure of a building. So celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, proposals. Someone may definitely with the Six of Swords here that it mirrors, because I'm going to talk about that. Usually with the Six of Swords, I always get that someone could be considering seriously about making a move usually in another location, relocation. So it could be that. And then the same energy applies here. But with the Four of Wands, it could be that couples move in with one another, take the relationship a step further through any means of a engagement or a proposal. Family members could be moving in with one another, definitely platonic friends. All right, so let's summarize this energy here for you, Taurus. It looks pretty good. Five of Swords started off, and it could be external, internal energies, just feeling like you're being pulled in, several different directions, but it's just, usually minor energy. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You can see the black characters in the back, and I always tell you guys with the Five of Swords, you have to be careful of not allowing others and their energies to play with your headspace, playing mind games. But those two shadows back there in the back could be someone who is very envious of something that you already possess or own. Seven of Pentacles, some bulls I'm reading for, going to be putting in the grind this week, working to get that money, maybe a pay raise may be coming through, saving up for something greater. Three of Pentacles, some sort of reward, recognition may be coming your way straight from your employers, and that could be a small pay raise, right? Congratulations, job well done, pat on the back. It's usually a completion of a task or an assignment. Now, if it's outside of your employment, it could be something that you've done. And you completed that task. So you may be congratulating yourself. Three of Pentacles also could be that you're introduced to somebody new, and I always assign workplace, love affairs, and attraction. Seven of Swords follows the Three of Pentacles here for you, Taurus. Being careful here of allowing people that you have already disconnected your energies from, family members, friends, definitely exes, to re-enter your space. Be very, very careful, because if they happen to return or show up, they're not going to offer anything new. They're just going to create more conflict and chaos for you. If that is not the energy that you experience this week, it could be for some bulls that I'm reading for that, material things start to resurface or reappear that you thought you lost, misplaced, put down, and forgotten about. All right, so following the Seven of Swords, we have the Temperance. Okay, you have two cards here. Temperance and Empress that I equate with Mother Nature, so you could be just spending some time outdoors enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. Specifically, if you can see in this card here, you can see nothing. She's surrounded by nothing but animals. Okay, that's nature, God's beauty. Restoring some sort of peace, restoring some sort of balance. Going back here to the Temperance card. The Temperance card also represents all relationships. Again, like the Empress card, drawing that energy back to yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, just doing something for you, and you're not to feel guilty about it. All right? So restoring some sort of peace or restoring some sort of balance. Temperance. Following Temperance, we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands could be that family member, friend, romantic partner that comes in to assist you right away, help you out with something or a task. Then they exit just as quickly. But the presence of the Knight of Wands in your spread could indicate, however, for many bulls that I'm reading for, of a new connection in terms of a platonic friendship or a romantic partnership. Things are intensifying, building up, becoming more passionate. It's a core card. It's a female, so she can express her way in a sexual manner or not. It's usually, pretty positive. Following the Knight of Wands, we talked about the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is communication, great communication, effective communication, waiting for something to arrive in the mail that puts a smile on your face, a phone call. It could be a text message, packages received that you ordered online. Okay, if you're traveling, like the Six of Swords, you're going to be safe to and from. All right. Following the Eight of Wands, we have the Four of Swords. We talked about that. Just, detaching your energies, replenishing your energies, resting up, quieting your mind. All right, going back here to the Six of Cups here for some bulls that I'm reading for. It could be that you're just memorializing someone this week, someone that you knew, or someone that you were close to, revisiting childhood memories. If it is memorializing someone, the dates I usually assign August 4th to maybe the 11th could be involving their birth dates or their passing dates. People who are still around you that you may not have seen in a long period of time, don't be surprised if they reach out to you, because they're thinking of you and, wish to do some sort of reconnect. Okay, following the Six of Cups, we talked about the Six of Swords. Some level of stress is leaving you, moving away from you. Things are quieting down. Again, someone could be seriously thinking about relocating to a different area. That is the Six of Swords, and then traveling. Empress on top of the Eight of Wands here in terms of surprises and putting, smiles on your face, something developing, expanding, growing. Definitely pregnancy news. You could be hearing of pregnancy news with swords in the spread. I always say it could be someone giving birth to a child and may go under cesarean section. Okay, again, spending time outdoors with Mother Nature and God's beauty. Taking care of yourself, Taurus, this week. Loving yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, going to hairdresser appointments, nail salon, manicures, makeovers, dieting, exercising, anything for overall good health, okay, and well-being. All right, so the final card here we talked about is the happiness card, celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, someone getting married, of course, proposals, engagements, you name it. Always the shared energy with others, possibly inside a structure of a building. Okay, so additional messages here. This is your spread. I sort of like this energy here for you, Taurus. But I got a new deck and I want to share with you some new energies. And you can use these messages however you want. Just trying to keep the readings as interesting and lively as possible. And that's just to keep me from becoming bored. All right, energies here for Taurus. First message for you is you got McDonald's money. Okay, it's time to save your resources. Don't engage in frivolous spending. Invest money in making dreams happen. Second message is what's done in the dark will come to light. Hidden information, occult knowledge, secrets, the truth will always prevail. Third and final message is the pot calling the kettle black. Projecting onto others, examine your own behavior, address your own shadows. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Taurus. Always keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. You guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Throw the comments in. I love to read the comments. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Taurus, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.